Well, I wanted to discuss my new idea for a new website that I would like to try and develop in relation to mature students. Um, I've talked to many students in tippmw Institute, and I can honestly say they have a lot of concerns. There's, I'm not saying that normal younger students who've just completed their leaver cert don't have problems. They do. They have plenty of problems which they have to learn to get through as well as we do. But mature students tend to have more. They tend to come from tend to be head of the families, or out of work, trying to come back into a student environment which they left many years ago. Or they could simply be trying to work at the same time, trying to better their careers. They have responsibilities, and you can just imagine the amount of concerns they have which are not being addressed or can't be addressed by anybody who isn't a mature student. I'm a mature student. I'm married with 4 kids, so you can imagine the amount of pressure that adds onto a student in my situation. Anyway, so the website has to be designed around that. Now, I've never actually put a website up on the internet before. I'm only just going through the design phases of a website. So this is basically going to be the overall master project of my life at this point in time. Well, it won't be. This is going to be a start. So I've already started to actually look at wireframe diagrams, color themes, and topics. Basically just going through the 1, 2, 3 stages as taught by the web dev project or web dev course. So, but it's only the beginning. My ideas for the website right now far exceed my own capabilities. So, for that point, anybody viewing this video, who has ideas and is possibly able to do better or far better than I can do right now, wants to be involved in producing a kind of a website for mature students, wants to have a go, wants to have something to say, have an input, then by all means please get in contact with me at tippmw Institute. You know who I am. I'm not that hard to spot. And we could get cracking on this. So if I could just run through the general idea of it, if you give me a few minutes. Leave it. Right. The mature student website, to be named better later, must have pages which involve problems. Problems which mature students have, a discussion of certain topics which mature students will feel they need to address, solutions to problems, i.e. solutions from people outside and inside, and input for younger students who have their own hints and tips, or would simply like to just comment on this website, or would like to learn from the website. Maybe something like a Big Brother kind of thing as well, where students, younger and old, can make a comment or request, and various members of the team can either answer or locate an answer for their concerns and post it on the website. So you can get the gist. It's actually like a help, hint and tip form for mature students. Now, I don't want this to be limited purely to tippmw Institute. The idea is that we start off small, maybe year 1 students, and then include year 2 students, and then go on to mature students throughout the college, and maybe grab interest and awareness for Tipper Institute, as well as allowing it to flow in whichever direction it wishes to go, and letting it just get bigger and bigger. Now, with that idea alone, finding a suitable host, um, um, maybe .com, .net, .uk, whatever you may call that, is going to be one of the biggest decisions, as well as how we're going to get all this to work. So this is why it's going to be quite a large project, and I want it to be started by me, maintained by people at Tipper Institute, and passed on. So this will basically be a Tipper Institute website, which will be passed on from student to student long before I even left Tipper Institute, which should hopefully be in about 4 years' time. That's the general idea. I do need plenty of help, I do need plenty of ideas, and I definitely need plenty of comments, problems, hints and tips, and all sorts of information that you can think of. Maybe media related or just home related, doesn't make a difference. And we'll try and put it all together, and hopefully we'll come out with something a bit special, and hopefully it will benefit all of us. It will benefit Tipper Institute, because they'll be the ones effectively will be sponsoring all the time we're involved in this, and hopefully we'll have something that will appeal to many others over the next few months. Anyway, that's my idea. Hope it interests you. Please get in contact with me if it does. I'm going to start working on it in my spare time, and I'll see what I can come up with. Well, thank you for listening, and I will talk to you again soon.